Let me turn to you, Shehzad Poonawalla, because it's now, what, 4 days since the BJP scored that big win in the 3 Hindi heartland states, and all roads are leading to Delhi. It seems that the decision will not be taken by MLAs, but by only 2 people or 2.5 people. Prime Minister Modi, Amit Shah and BJP President JP Nadda. Is that a fair way to look at it? That elections, at the end of the day, the selection of a chief minister has been left to the high command of the BJP?
Rajdeep, there are so many ironies in the statement you yourself make. If you say that there is a so-called high command culture prevalent within the BJP, then by your own assessment, why should it take 4.5 days or 5 days? And by the way, you were perfectly fine when Himachal took its own sweet time, when Karnataka took its own sweet time, when Rajasthan took its own sweet time. And by the way, in Rajasthan in 2018, the discussions were also held with Priyanka Vadra in presence. I don't know what position she had in the party back then, but anyway, she was also part of it. And after the decision was taken, we all saw the kind of instability that was there in the Rajasthan government. Be that as it may, Rajdeep, the question today is that how can you even draw the parallels between the two parties and the two leaderships? On the one hand, there is a leadership of Modi ji and Amit Shah ji and Nadda ji, which is based purely on merit. First of all, just on political and electoral merit. Modi ji makes us win 80% of the seats where he goes for campaigning in 2019. Rahul Gandhi has a paltry record of 15%. Even in these last assembly elections, if you do your analysis on your dashboard, you will find that 75% strike rate. And what is Rahul Gandhi's strike rate? It's a paltry 20 seats out of the 60 places where he visited. So therefore, purely on merit and political and electoral merit, they don't stand on the same pedestal. After that, please tell me, Rajdeep, that when you make this kind of a claim, you either say that the leadership is so strong that the decision is going to be taken and it would have been taken immediately, or else you say that there is a process in the Bharatiya Janata Party. There is a process where the observers are first sent. There is a legislature party meeting. The MLAs express their views. That is communicated to the party, and the party's topmost decision-making body, which is the parliamentary board, not a family kitchen cabinet, they all come to a conclusive decision collectively. But on the other hand, Telangana, the one state where the Congress has been able to come to power, the CLP was conducted in 2 minutes. Now, what kind of CLP was conducted in just 2 minutes? Just a one-line resolution was given that the High Command will decide, and that itself says that that is only a cosmetic procedure that was adopted. On the other hand, there is a comprehensive, democratic, institutionalized procedure that takes place in the Bharatiya Janata Party, and that is the difference between the two. To draw the parallels between the two only shows how lost somebody is in their analysis.
Okay, you're saying you cannot draw parallels between the BJP's so-called high command culture and the so-called high command culture of the Congress. Supriya Shrinet, I heard Shehzad patiently. I'll hear you equally patiently, because many believe that it is the Congress which is the original high command culture party, that all decisions are taken by the Gandhi family. Whether it's Revant Reddy, who is to be chief minister, the final word is that of the Gandhi family.
So I understand your predicament of trying to balance it out by somehow getting the Congress involved and blaming us. The reality is that whether it's Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh or Rajasthan, the 3 states that the BJP has won, it has got a clear mandate. They've had regional leaders who were very powerful, including Shivraj Singh Chouhan, who has been returned to power by the people of Madhya Pradesh. And yet, today is what? The 7th of December. It has taken them almost 96 hours to not be able to come up with a name. Because quite frankly, like Kaun Banega Karodpati, the BJP plays Kaun Banega Mukhyamantri. It's Eena, Meena, Maina, Mo. It is dependent on the whims and fancies of 2 people here in New Delhi who is going to be the chief minister of a state. You see it in the appointment of those people. You also see how they are changed as mere puppets. Have you forgotten what happened in Gujarat between Mr. Rupani and Mr. Patel, and then of course before that Ms. Anandi Ben? Have you forgotten what has happened in Uttarakhand? The chief minister was changed thrice over, from Mr. Devendra Singh Rawat to Tirath Singh Rawat to of course now Pushkar Dhami. Have you forgotten the fact that it took 7 days for them to announce a chief minister in Assam, which was Hemanta Biswa Sarma, and 8 days to announce Mr. Yogi only after Manoj Sinha had to be placated and sent as LG. So please remember, it is 2 people in the BJP who are deciding exactly what is going to be done in the states. The reality is that ministers in the BJP government cannot even appoint their personal secretaries without approval and without vetting from these two people. I also have one very important point to make here. If you actually see the number of people from the center who the BJP sent to contest elections, some won, some lost, but there are some who were on record saying we didn't want to contest an election. So people are not just being appointed at their whims and fancies, people are being told to chart their political careers according to what the Prime Minister wants to think that one day. So, I mean, I do understand your predicament. You
I have no predicament. Ma'am, I have no predicament. I believe, ma'am, as an analyst of political parties, I find that most political parties in this country don't seem to have internal democracy. Instead, they seem to revolve either around family-centric parties or personality cults. That's all I'm raising. Now, it's not about me, my predicament. The predicament is of your party. MLAs are not deciding who their chief minister will be. It is decided either by a family or by an individual leader.
No. It is the MLAs. No, Rajdeep. 1 second. It is the MLAs who decided, and then, of course, the High Command gave its stamp of approval. Who in the BJP is going to decide who is going to be the chief minister in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh? Or for that matter, how did they decide that Pushkar Dhami, who lost his own election, should be appointed chief minister? Or Keshav Prasad Maurya, who lost his own election in UP, should be appointed the deputy chief minister? It's because of the whims and fancies of the two people here in New Delhi.
Okay.
I mean, let us not try and justify and balance this out. The reality is that the BJP is being run by two people, just like the government is being run by those two people.
Okay.
And we've seen the results before us as far as the government machinery is concerned.
You made the point, Shehzad, respond. Two people are running the party, therefore Vasundhara Raje may be a 3-time chief minister, but she has to keep waiting. Many believe a large number of MLAs are supporting her, but she must wait because apparently the High Command does not like her. And the examples given by Supriya Shrinet, Pushkar Dhami lost his election but still made chief minister because he's favored by the High Command. You have your own High Command culture. Why not accept it?
If your question is over, can I answer? Thank you. Rajdeep, she just claimed, and I hope I won't be interrupted by you or by her, she just claimed that our elected MLAs decide who will be the chief minister. So how come Kamal Nath was announced beforehand? And why not Ashok Gehlot, and why not Chhattisgarh CM Bhupesh Baghel? And in Kamal Nath's case, had they by mistake won Madhya Pradesh, then what would be the decision of the MLAs or of the High Command anointed decision of Kamal Nath because he provides them a lot of resources? So, you know, she has contradicted herself right there and there. How come Kamal Nath was appointed as the chief ministerial face or candidate before the election? Point number 2, I don't take Supriya Shrinet seriously. 5 hours before the results were out, she was saying that this will be a precursor. This is a semi-final to the 2024 final. As the results started trickling in on ABC,
results.
she
Answer
said,
my
no,
question.
you can't see
Shehzad
these elections as a
Poonawala,
semi-final.
I asked you a
this
question.
Is an analysis.
The evidence,
Rajdeep, stop interrupting.
Answer my question.
Rajdeep,
the evidence
stop
points
interrupting.
to all
You did not
decisions
interrupt
in your
her.
party
You
now
being
taken by your High Command.
You will stop interrupting me, Rajdeep.
No, you cannot.
Rajdeep,
I asked you a question, respond to it.
Rajdeep, stop interrupting. You did not interrupt.
Please be
Supriya.
polite
You
and I
not
will be
interrupt
polite
me.
to you.
I am not going to be bullied by you. You are not going to interrupt me.
I am not bullied by
Do
you,
not
Mr.
interrupt
Poonawala.
me,
I have
Rajdeep.
been
I will
doing.
finish what
I
I
have
then
been
you
in
ask
this
me the
profession
questions like
more
you've done
years
for
than
Supriya.
you've
Do
lived.
not bully
Please
me.
answer my question.
The country is watching the debate. They are
Simple
watching the
question
debate.
ka
How
jawab
you
do.
lose your patience when I speak, and they see how you meekly listen when Supriya is speaking.
No,
they are
do not
watching
mislead the country. I heard you patiently. I'm asking you a question again.
And you start dominating me when I speak. Stop interrupting me, Rajdeep. Stop interrupting.
Answer my question.
Now, Rajdeep, she said कि आज 7 दिसंबर हो गया, 3 दिसंबर को चुनाव हुआ. Yes, I am answering. I will come to it. Don't lose your patience and don't lose your good night's sleep over it. I am coming to your question. Rajdeep, she said that 3rd December the elections took place. Today is 7th December. Please ask Madam Supriya how many months it took, how many days it took for the Himachal cabinet to be formed. Please ask Supriya when was the CLP of Karnataka called. And after the decision was taken that Siddaramaiah will be chief minister, even now their MLAs come out on the streets and say DK should be the chief minister. In Rajasthan, after they took the Ashok Gehlot decision, then Ashok Chandna and Sachin Pilot both sat on dharna. The only government where 2 ministers sat on dharna. Do you see any example of this sort in the BJP? Once a decision is taken taken through an institutional democratic manner. There is no decision where the ministers start sitting on a dharna against the same government which they are representing. So please, Rajdeep, let's draw a parallel. Now today the problem is, Rajdeep, that Revant Reddy, who has said Telangana DNA is better than Bihar DNA, this statement has offended India Alliance partners so much they are not coming for the swearing in. But because Sonia Gandhi has taken a decision that Revant Reddy has to be, forget the Bihari sentiment, forget Kurmis, forget everything else, they have to go with Revant Reddy, forget what Uttam Reddy says, forget what Sridhar Babu says, and forget what the only Dalit face they had, Mr. Malla Bharti Vikramakarka, who they were saying that we will make OBC, we will do OBC caste census. Why haven't they made a Dalit the chief minister there?